Okay, hi, how you doing? I'm wearing the wonderful hair shirt which I designed for my friend who has an account on Instagram that likes hair. So anyway, what I want to do now is I want to maybe take a bite of my grapefruit and finish it off, and then I'm going to clean the kitchen because I thought, well, I'm just going to take my time doing things because like when I do live streams or anything really, like I could have made an edited video doing this, but I thought why not just bring you guys along for the ride if you want to watch. Mm. Get the little last bits out of my grapefruit. Okay, so I'm going to bring you along for the ride as I decide to clean the kitchen. First, coffee though. I went to bed early last night, but I'm just in the mood to be up now and doing things. I feel like I need to be active. So I feel like I kind of fell off my cleaning schedule that I had set for myself. I really want a fully clean house. Like, I just get into this like I kind of get into this mindset that I want my house to be nice and clean, and it just becomes so important to me. And like when that happens, I get really obsessed with cleaning, and I'm just like, cleaning just makes you like some people say it's always meditation. They're like, meditation makes them feel centered, but I don't know what it is. I kind of think like reading, art, drawing, cleaning, like to me, these things seem deeper to me than meditation. I don't know because they just seem more authentic, like to who I am. So sometimes part of what I do just to keep my little kitchen tidy is I'll do a little bit of dusting. Like I'll just grab a cloth to make sure everything's straight again, and I kind of dust things, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is I will open the dishwasher, which ran last night before I went to nighty night land, and I'll rinse off my baby fingers again. It's always good to have hand soap in your kitchen for cleaning your hands. And then another trick that I have, I do have paper towels, but I use them more like for, let's say there's hair on the floor. I just do not find, okay, if you have hair on the floor, paper towels are really good to just wipe up any hair that might have gotten on the floor because I just find it's harder to get hair out of a broom or out of a vacuum, honestly. So if I find a little bit of hair on the floor, sometimes I just wipe it up with a paper towel and then I use washcloths for cleaning the kitchen, which make your paper towels last longer. They just do. So I have like this organization system sort of going on a little bit. I mean, I probably need to redo it eventually. Of course, I've been thinking about that. I kind of need to reconfigure it, but basically, it's just like where we stack plates and cups and all that good stuff. I have the Soda Stream, which I don't really love. Like, look, I keep trying the Soda Stream. I keep trying to give it a chance, and I'm like, I'll like it more next time. I'll like it more next time, but I never do like it. If the Soda Stream's so great, why haven't I grown an affinity for it? Can I just save you the heartache? I know a lot of people love Soda Stream, and they're like, oh, it's so great, but I've tested it out, and it seems like now it's made four, five, six little half liters. Well, I guess they're liter size of like carbonated either soda or sparkling water, and they're $15 a piece. I can't justify. Like I just can't justify the price. It's like it presents itself as an affordable alternative to buying carbonated water. So how is that affordable, friends? That's not. Because I like my water to be super carbonated. I don't want like and then all there's so many like anytime you go into a review section, there's always these people that think they know how to use something correctly. They'll say, well, I use it this way. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So sort of like the people that knew how, like when we first started having to wear a mask, they knew the way to wear a mask so their glasses would never fog up. But I have the scoop for you on that. Their glasses still fogged up. They just were acting pretentious on the internet. And all this, it's also kind of like, I've cooked for years. I've done lots of cooking videos over the years. But there would be people, like right when the pandemic started, who'd never made a loaf of bread a day in their life, who are presenting themselves as home chefs. So, like, it's not that... I think it's fine. I think it's fine if you want to say, hey, I'm starting to cook again. I'm starting to do this because I have more time. That's awesome. That's cool. But just be honest about it. You're not a home chef, okay? You're not a home chef. You might think you're a home chef, but you're not. And then I keep my pans in the oven. It's a nice little place to store them. And I'm going to wash this tally because I think I don't know why I called it tally. It's silly. All right, Bruce. All right. Let's see. Let's keep it and then I have these little plates. Bowls. And then I used to be kind of silly. For some reason, I didn't think about like just taking the whole caddy. Okay. You can take the whole caddy like this. And you can just put it away as you go. And it's a lot easier that way. I don't know why in the past I didn't consider that. I should have. It makes... I don't know. I don't want that to get on my nice new knife. Trying to keep the ceramic knife like in good shape. This is my goal. You up there. Okay. I still have some plastic forks and spoons, which I was using until I had replaced a lot of my silverware. And that's actually a really good tip because I recommend it because let's say, well, here's a thought. You take your lunch. You don't have to throw the fork and spoon away right away. Like you can put them in the dishwasher. They're not going to last forever. But they will last a few more washes. Or if you're really like worried about their integrity, you can always wash them by hand. And the good thing about like a plastic knife and spoon is if you do lose it, it's not the end of the world. You're like, well, it was just a plastic knife or spoon. If I lost it, that's okay. I'm not going to worry. Like I won't be too deeply upset if I lose a plastic knife or spoon. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the beauty of it, I think. Really. Then I get everything put away from there. And then I take my caddy and I go back. This is what I do because the dishwasher doesn't always get the water out of everything. And some people are like, but that's so much work. I don't care. The dishwasher is good for sanitizing. Okay. this is my opinion on the dishwasher. The dishwasher is good for getting things nice and hot and sanitizing. But if you want all the food off your dishes, you need to rinse or kind of pre-wash them. But I still like the dishwasher because it does get things now nice and kind of sanitized. I mean, you can do that washing by hand, but I will tell you, like, I love having a dishwasher. I know some people are not keen on dishwashers, but I like them. I'm happy with the dishwasher, honestly. I have no complaints when it comes to a dishwasher. Quite a happy camper, customer, what have you, with a dishwasher. Okay. And then I have my little guy, so I can dry him off. I kind of want to search something real quick as I'm putting this away because I was thinking about it. Here's something, just so it's all pre-assembled. What I was wondering was this. Okay, I'm going to stick it up here for now. I don't know what's there. Is there cadmium in plastic? Plastic Kai. Yeah, I'm glad that you got a day off. That sounds like it was a crazy day for you guys yesterday. I'm glad you have a day off, Colette. Sorry that you had to work so much. Okay. I want to look this up because I got this new blender jar, but I'm like, maybe it's not even worth it because it had a Prop 65 warning on it. And I'm like, what the heck? I want to order you on Amazon. I don't think it could be in plastic, but I'm not sure like what parts of the component it could be in. Oh my gosh. Encountered across a wide range of contemporary plastic products, mainly because of unregulated recycling. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to tell you, do not order like blender attachments that are not the official ones because, yeah, I got this thing and it has like a Prop 65 warning that, that using it for dishes might, like cooking might have like, I don't even know, like I think I might throw it out. But I just feel guilty throwing it out, but I think I might because, yeah, Prop 65 warning, not cool, not cool. But, I know California has higher warnings for things like that. They also have a warning at Starbucks saying that, like, coffee beans can give you cancer because the acrylamide in the roasting of the coffee beans. So, I mean, some of it's legit, some of it, but, yeah, I'm like, that's not a bargain. And it was kind of cheap. Like, I did actually look for the actual component to the blender. I think I'm just gonna have to order a new one that's the official one because that's not cool. It's not cool. I still want to be careful. I don't want to just like order something and use it just because. Be careful, guys. So I'm just like drying off my coffee cups. I slept like early last night, and I still need to get ready and leave this morning to go. And I thought I'll unload the dishwasher and make a little video for you guys. Like, I've been thinking just about doing more like live streams and stuff because they're kind of fun to make and not as hard to edit, Even though I do make an edited video here and there, I just don't always have time for that sort of thing. kind of like the way that looks on the oven. Pretty. Just the dishwasher doesn't get things completely dry, so I just dry them a little bit more. I might have to put some things in the other cupboard. I think we're running out of space. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember this coffee cup. It's made in Japan. It's kind of vintagey. Well, it would be now. I think it was made in the 80s. It would be now. It's funny to say that 80s is vintage now, but it basically is, you know. We can get another one up there. Okay. Completely dry, I guess. All right. Pushy bag, pushy bag. I want the dumbbell cup to be in a safer spot though, so maybe. Let's see. Or it's the Donald Duck cup. There, that's good. I'm not sure if there's much room after that. Let's see. I have to. We can do this. So you can go in there now. And let's see. Yes, mister, I'll get you in a second. Put you there for now. Make some space up there for another cuppy cup. And then I'll reorganize my cabinets in a bit. Not sure if I'm going to do that today, but I kind of want to. Just organize you guys. A little bit of clean on that side. All right. So I need to get my coffee. I'm going to use you, like you went through the dishwasher, okay? That's what I'm going to be doing. There will be more cleaning, just like some small cleaning things. Okay. So I want to eat some more of my grapefruit real quick because I feel like there's still a little bit of juice in it. Get the rest out. It was yummy. But I think you're done. I think they're done. It's time to throw them away. Oh yeah, speaking of Valentine's Day, I did go to the store yesterday, and it was funny because I went to the dollar store. You know, funny story about the dollar store is people think, oh, it's only $1. I'm actually saving money. Actually, dollar store makes a lot of money because there's things at the dollar store that are less than $1 at the regular store. But because you're at the dollar store, you have this like savings mentality, like, oh my gosh, like, okay, a lot of things at the dollar store are cheaper sometimes in some ways. But some things are literally like 78 cents, 87 cents at the regular grocery store. So they mark everything up to $1. Plus now I guess like, well, I haven't found the things yet at the Dollar Tree that are more than $1, but apparently there's some items that are like more than $1, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Let's load the dishwasher back up. Okay. So what we're going to do is this. Like we're going to open him up again. So what I do, and I don't know, some people told me they didn't realize you could do this. It's a very simple technique. Like if you do have a dishwasher, just to keep things running, is it's not even a hard technique, okay? What you do is you unload your dishwasher, and then once your dishwasher is unloaded, you don't have to keep everything dirty in the sink. Like I literally know some people that have told me they thought that they had to keep everything dirty in the sink until they unloaded the dishwasher. But it's really simple. All you have to do is unload the dishwasher and then you start loading again. It's really simple. And like for me, since I make dishes, but like it can take me, depending on if I cook. If it's a day I don't cook, I don't have to run the dishwasher every day. Now, if I'm cooking, I might have to run the dishwasher maybe once a day. But like, let's say, I made all those salads in advance. I can go a couple days without having to run the dishwasher. So I just do this. I get my dishes and I start loading them back in. And yes, I appreciate a dishwasher for sanitizing. So I definitely do give everything a good rinse before it goes back in. Because the cool thing about a dishwasher is it just keeps your dishes nice and sanitized. Okay? Yeah, it's a little bit less work than if you wash everything by hand. And washing everything by hand is more ideal. I totally get that. But I have a dishwasher, so I'm going to use it. Like some people I know, they have a dishwasher and they're like, I'm not going to use my dishwasher. I'm going to wash my dishes and wash them by hand and then let the dishes drain in the sink. And I'm like, and I always knew people, they told me, well, dishwashers don't wash the dishes good enough. Which is true if you just threw everything in. But I kind of learned this system for using my dishwasher properly, and it's a game changer, guys. Like, if you want to try it, highly recommend. But that's totally up to you. You don't have to. It's just a recommendation. Okay. And I have this one plate. I'm starting to feel better because I was like, I don't know. I start feeling sad when I fall behind on my chores. And I think I just need to do more live streams where I'm cleaning. It keeps me accountable. Maybe you'll find it mildly entertaining. If you do, have fun watching. Steamy hot. I love it when it's steamy hot. There's just something so satisfying about like watching steam off the dishes. Like I feel so satisfied. Okay, another cleaning washcloth that I have. This was actually a technique that I came up with a few years ago because I said, why are we wasting so many paper towels? And I said, there's got to be a better way. So we said washcloths, and we actually stick to it. And it's not like we're not like preaching like, oh, they're more environmental than you. It's not that. I just like to have something to clean the kitchen with that's not as expensive. So I went to Walmart. Yes, Walmart. And I bought those big packs of washcloths. And you can use them in the shower, and you can use them to clean your kitchen. As long as you're not using anything caustic, like what do I clean with? Okay. I noticed that in my shower, I still had this green Ajax soap, which is actually Dawn or whatever, a long time ago that we had. And I'm like, I need to use this up. And I have a little bit of this. So like when it gets to the bottom, I just liquefy it. Like I can take off the top, liquefy it, and use up the whole thing. And then I bought a whole new thing of Ajax like at Walmart. And I clean with soap and I clean with vinegar. I don't use anything crazy and caustic. Like I don't. Like, you know, at the beginning of the pandemic, they're like, use Clorox wet wipes for your whole kitchen. And everybody went crazy. And people told me that they were going to die unless they wiped down every surface with Clorox wet wipe. I mean, did anybody think maybe that was an ad for Clorox? Like, hello. Like, why did all of a sudden, oh, here's some garlic that ended up in the sink early in the day. Yeah, I should have cleaned my kitchen earlier, but I was kind of tired earlier. I don't know. I just was. So anyway, just kind of clean the sink. And sometimes I need 2 rounds on that. Like sometimes I need to like go a couple rounds before I'm happy. And the neat thing about these little rags is you can keep wiping the sink like whenever you want, like after you use it. Like if you've ever wanted to have a shiny sink, because when I was younger, I used to be like, how do people keep their sinks looking so shiny? And I read this something about having a shiny sink, a shiny kitchen sink, and I thought that's silly. Like, what is like why does somebody want their kitchen sink to be shiny? But then you know what? I tried it. I tried because I don't know. My sister once told me if you shine the kitchen sink, it makes you feel happy. She's so right. I'm like, where have you been all my life? And now. Yes, I feel like you just feel so satisfied, like wiping down your kitchen sink. Like I'm telling you, cleaning is so therapeutic. It's so satisfying. I know people think that's boring. I don't like to clean. Like I used to think that too. And sometimes when I get in like kind of a ruddy mood, and I'll take the top off this one just so I can liquefy it and use it in a bit. Because I don't want to waste the soap that's in there. There's still good soap in there. Like at the bottom, when it gets to the bottom, just like with, you know how people liquefy the shampoo? When you get to the end, you can do the same thing with your hand soap and dish soap. And it's a great way to use up the end of the product of it. So, okay. A few more. See? It kind of makes it all soapy at the bottom like that. You see that? It gets all soapy and you can use it like that. And then you can also, like, if you rinse out a rag, you can use it to wipe down your counter, make everything look really beautiful and shiny. And my next push or next section, I kind of want to clean, and I could keep going at this, really. I don't know. I also like to sometimes wipe off. I know this sounds obsessive, but I really am not obsessive about cleaning. It's just like when I'm in the mood to do these things, sometimes I will wipe off my hand soap bottle just because, like, if excess soap gets on there, it looks all grimy. So there's just something kind of satisfying about, I don't know, wiping it off. And then that goes in the washer along with everything else. We close up the dishwasher. Like this. Okay. And then we come around here to the next section where we can clean the microwave. Like, I haven't given the microwave a good little bath in a bit. been a tiny bit since I gave him back, and I think some coffee exploded in there. So I'm going to take out his rotating plate, take a little bit of that soap, put it on the bottom so it kind of will break that up, and then take this out. And I usually give my microwave a bath. I just haven't given him a bath in a few days. I don't know why. No, I'm not being on top of my chores. I'm like, get back on your chore horse. Get back on your chore horse, I tell myself. So then I go into the microwave and I get my nice, it's a soapy cloth. That's really all it is. And I kind of give my little microwave a bath. Because I find lately, like, I sometimes cook on the stovetop, but I never thought, like, I used to think, oh, I hate the microwave. I don't like the microwave. But then I thought, you know what? The microwave's actually kind of convenient. And then a couple weeks ago when I made that baba ganoush in the microwave, like, I was like, you know what? It tasted just as good. It really did to me because all I had to do was kind of like, it tasted good. I liked it. It was good, in my opinion. Okay, so all I have to do is kind of wipe out the microwave. And I get as many, like, damp, wet washcloths as needed. And then I can kind of look down here and be like, ooh, I need to wipe down this surface and that surface and this surface. And it's kind of like a soapy washcloth. I'm like, well, maybe it needs a little bit more soap in here, in this area. Coffee got kind of in the whole thing. Sorry, microwave. I didn't mean to not clean you for a few days. But this is just kind of a nice, basic way to cleanse your microwave, give it a nice refresh, and you just have a whole assembly line of washcloths that you can use for cleaning. Like, when you do your laundry, like your towels, why do I call them towels? And then you just kind of keep wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping. And you can wipe this part too. Give everything a nice cleansing, a nice bath. Just kind of spruce it up. Get it nice and clean. Just pristine. It just makes you feel good. Like, once you've cleaned your microwave, I don't know about you, but I feel so good after I clean something. Like, I just feel like it makes me feel good. Like, it makes me feel like I did something today. I did something productive with my time. Because I feel like cleaning, I put it off, and then I put it off, and then I put it off. But once you clean, like, you're like, oh my God, I accomplished something. It looks nice. And you don't have to be married. You don't have to be in a relationship to clean your house. I know some people I think there's some people that think that, oh, I'm a single dude or lady, like, nowadays. Look, I'm a single person and I love to clean my space. Clean it for you. You don't need to wait until you're in a relationship. Like, I know some people are like, well, someday when I'm in a relationship, I'll get furniture and I'll get like all this and this and this and this. And then I'm like, do it now. I don't know. Actually, the guy I'm talking to, because I did kind of meet somebody. Oh my gosh. I met somebody. Can you believe it? Yeah. I don't know. He seems to like and appreciate. Like, I'm not doing it so he appreciates it. But that's another thing too. I feel like just do it because you want to, and like, okay, here's another way of looking at it. I think being single is great. I mean, I am talking to someone, but I technically still consider myself single, honestly. But the thing that's so cool about it is that, okay, let's say you're taking care of your space in your house and, like, you're single, right? That is, like, to me, that's just so much more attractive than, like, oh, I'm single and I have a dirty bachelor pad or bachelorette pad or whatever. Like, take care of your space, people. Like, take care of your house. Make it look beautiful. Like, appreciate what you have. And that's just so attractive for you, for yourself, for your mindset. And then when you do meet someone, it just, like, wouldn't you, like, then you don't have to panic. Like, all the people, like, okay, they meet someone. And then they're panicking, like, oh my God, my house is not clean. And I feel like I always tell myself, I need to clean. I need to clean. I need to push myself to do it. That's kind of why I feel like these cleaning live streams are kind of motivational for me, because it's going to give me the push to actually clean. I don't know. I kind of feel good doing it, honestly. I like it. It's fun. It makes me feel like I accomplished something. And it's kind of meditative in a way, because like when they talk about the shiny sink, you can just shine up your own sink. You don't need anything fancy. You just need a little bit of soap and water and a cloth, and it'll work, okay? Like, you just have to keep cleaning. Like, sometimes, okay, if you haven't cleaned in a while, a surface might not be super shiny because you haven't cleaned it. Get some vinegar, get some, I don't know, just plain old dish soap, and go to town, buddies. Just do it and clean and make your house and your happiness like skyrocket, because you invested in yourself, in your kitchen, and it just makes you feel so good on the inside. It really does. Anyway, there he goes into the washer. And thank you. Have a great day. And that's my ideas on how to keep your space a little bit cleaner. Thanks for watching.